it's already much less swollen.
Yeah, I think it's probably too tight when they readjust it.
I feel like I've completely lost track of days and everything now. So it is Monday the 30th of May. The surgery was Wednesday the 25th. It has not been good. It really hasn't been good. Elin, okay, so we think what happened. We think she had a big tonic clonic seizure and aspirated during it. That's what we think happened. Regardless of what the cause is, her lungs started filling up with phlegm. And as they were filling up, her oxygen saturation levels really dropped, and her breathing rate really dropped. And we were absolutely fighting to keep her from having to be ventilated, basically. If she had needed ventilation, it would have been a transfer to Great Ormond Street Hospital in central London, because they don't ventilate here. So we've had a couple of days of touch and go, and I've actually had so many breaks because the staff here are so good. They are amazing with her. So at night time I've been putting my earplugs in and I've been sleeping because I know that she's been looked after. She's had 2 nurses more or less all the time, kind of being like hawks over her. And I've also been able to go outside and enjoy the sunshine and the beautiful nature around here, because it's actually a very pretty hospital site. I've mentioned in another vlog that this is actually a very pretty site that this hospital is on. So getting out for a walk in nature is not too difficult. I'm sure you can hear the traffic in the background. But like, there's beehives and just loads of trees, and I can hear the birds, and it's a beautiful day. Elin's sleeping, so I'm not needed there. It's quite something. It really is. It's important. You get stuck inside a hospital room too long, you need to get outside. Well, I do anyway. I need to get outside. I need fresh air and daylight and just walking, because I spend so much time standing or sitting still at the moment. I hope I'll be able to get these kinds of breaks once Elin is up on the ward and is doing better. As I've mentioned, as long as she's in HDU, she has complete one-to-one care, and that means that I can come and go as I please. I like being around when the doctors are there so I can catch up with them, and it's obviously good that I'm there whenever Elin needs like physio or manual handling. Yes, they have the staff to do it, but an extra pair of hands are always really good. So I can't, like, seriously, you'd think I was in the countryside somewhere. It's super pretty. Like, have a look at this. I'll just turn the camera around. This is my view right now. Can you believe it? This is such a green and beautiful site. So definitely, mental health wise, this is the best hospital I've ever had to stay in for a long time with Elin. Today has been better in so many ways and worse in others. So yesterday evening she started smiling. You're gonna say hello to the vlog? Or have you run out of smiles now? Hey baby girl! You were smiling! Yes you were! There it is, good girl. You're starting to get tired now. Let's put your mask back on. Yeah.
She's not rapidly desaturating it when it comes off, which is good.
Yeah, another extremely good sign.
Yeah. She's She's not eating a drop at all actually today.
No. See? You're feeling better. Yeah, her eyes really aren't tracking in any synchronized fashion, but she's awake. She's awake and she's interacting with us. And she's no longer desatting fast. Hi.
Yeah, just make up to 10.
So she was properly breathing and she was smiling, and yeah, that was really nice to see. Today she's been screaming pretty much the whole day. She's mega upset this morning. I am literally hanging off the edge of the bed. So you can see that little arm has grabbed hold of me and does not want to let go. Mommy, stay. Mommy, stay here. Mommy's staying, okay? Mommy's staying. So, I'm so happy. I'm so happy she's upset. It means that she finally has the energy to tell us how crap she's feeling. And also all this screaming is fantastic lung physio. Yes, it is. And we think that she's straining to push a bowel movement out. You know, we need to be mega graphic, don't we? Yeah. That is her heart rate monitor saying her pulse is too high. Of course it's high, she's really tense. But even with her breath holding now, her sats are staying well above 90, which they haven't done for several days. So I'm actually super happy that she is this hacked off with us. Yeah, I am. I really am. I know you want to come up. She wants a proper snuggle, poor girl. And there's actually no reason why we can't get her up. It's just that it's quite an... it's a bit of a big job to get her up. I think it'll take 3 or 4 people to get her out of bed. But we may very well try it a little bit later on today and have her sitting on my lap and getting a real cuddle. Oh, my poor girl. Oh, my poor girl. I'm having my first coffee of the day. Where are we now? I think it's Monday morning. Yes, it is Monday morning. It is Monday morning. She had the operation on Wednesday, so we are still in HDU. And as you can see, she is still on oxygen. But this is a lot less oxygen than she has been on, and she's breathing a lot better than she has been. It's been a tough weekend. It's been hard to see her, really, really difficult to see her. But yesterday she yesterday she started smiling. And yeah, this pissed offedness of this morning is actually a really good sign. Even if she is breaking all the nurses' hearts because they're like, I want to fix it. And Elin's like, you can't fix anything, I hate you. Yeah, that's what she's like right now. I'm gonna get her music back on. She's been hoisted out of bed. I have popped into bed. She's now in my lap. And she has gone to sleep. She's lying with her head on my chest. I'm absolutely certain she can hear my heartbeat. She can feel my breathing, smell me, and she hears my voice. And the whole girl has just gone, oh. This is where she wants to be. She wants to be held. So we have her leg in a good position. We have her little bottom kind of quite far down. She's not done a bowel movement since before the operation, so her stomach's quite upset now. But hopefully this will help her do a bowel movement. Her chest is upright, good for her breathing and her lungs. And she's so relaxed. So relaxed. The only place on earth right now where she would rather be than this is if it was Daddy holding her. Because the Daddy mattress is the best place in the world. It really is. Mummy mattress is a close second, but nothing beats Daddy mattress. This is good for both of us. Thing with trauma, I'm probably going to be talking a lot about trauma over the coming few days. The thing with trauma is that trauma is non-verbal. Trauma bypasses our modern human brain. It goes straight into the amygdala. So trauma doesn't have language. What you need for trauma is touch. That is one of the absolutely best possible treatments ever, is human touch. So this is treating both me and Elin are sitting like this now. And I can just feel how intense her reaction is. When I say intense, she's not tense as such, but like how deep her relaxation suddenly is now that she's sitting like this. There are plenty of other things that can be done for trauma. There is something called TRE, trauma release exercises, where you deliberately set your body shaking, and that shaking helps loosen things up. There's also an awful lot of stuff to do with the vagus nerve. So if you've got time to look up polyvagal theory, I thoroughly recommend it. Polyvagal theory has got a lot to do with how we treat and react to trauma. And there is vagus nerve resets that I can do. Elin can't do it because she hasn't got those fine motor skills with her eyes that are required, and deliberate movements with her head. But I can absolutely give her a neck massage and try to activate her vagus nerve a little bit by just being on her back and doing things for her. Although right now, what we're doing here in terms of Elin's trauma recovery is just this. It's a bit of skin contact, and it's being close, and it's having that heartbeat. She's been like this ever since she was born. She wants to be held. It was nice to get her out of bed for a bit and just sit and cuddle her. That was good for both her and for me. But she's not been comfortable. She hasn't had a bowel movement since before the surgery, so her tummy probably hurts, and she's also got aspiration pneumonia, so her lungs probably hurt, and she no longer has the epidural, so her hip probably hurts. And we're balancing her breathing, her respiratory rate, and her need to open her bowels with her need for painkillers, because painkillers, the good ones, cause constipation, and they also cause your breathing to go down, and it's such a difficult balancing act. But we are balancing, and she is getting better. She screamed all day. She's been screaming and screaming and screaming today, and it's been difficult to handle, but it is a good sign. And now I'm going to let the nurses do their jobs and give her her evening medicines, and I will catch up with you again very soon. So thanks again so much, and I will speak to you very soon. Bye.